17, my first broadcast with it. Haven't streamed in a while. It's been a while. Got a couple new games. I've gotten the new Madden 17, NBA 2K17, and of course WWE 2K17. I've been playing it a little while, kind of trying to get used to the new mechanics of it. Not a whole lot has changed as far as that goes. Couple things I've been working on is the new promo system, which I'll probably show you guys a little bit of that here in a little bit. You will see that's me over there on the left, of course. Joe Davis, that's me, going up against Samoa Joe at NXT TakeOver. I believe this is my third pay-per-view event. Just kind of been doing a couple different things, like I said, just trying to get my bearings straight on this whole my career mode. So far, I like it. You know, I like the story that it's trying to tell and everything, but I don't get the promo system. Like, I don't get it at all. There's different crowd types and there's different responses, and it's really easy to become a heel in this game. Not so easy to become a face, and it's just, you know, kind of annoying because, you know, when I started, I was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna be a heel, I'm gonna be a bad guy, but then for whatever reason, management didn't like me as a heel. They wanted me as a face, so I tried to go back to being a face, and it is almost impossible. So I've pretty much all but, you know, completely just avoided the promo system altogether, and I'm doing okay now. Not really as good as I wanted to be doing by now. I've put about 7 hours into the game, and I'm still, you know, only ranked number 3 for the NXT Championship, which, you know, you don't want it to go too fast, but you don't want it to be, you know, overly difficult either. It is what it is, I guess. I do like the system that they're going in. You know, it does kind of force you to tell a story and kind of force you to always kind of keep things up to date, and, you know, switching things in and out. You know, like, you got t-shirt sales that you get VC from. You have to continuously kind of change up your look and your style for that, which I do kind of like that. You know, that way you're not wearing the same stuff, you know, throughout your whole career, and, you know, that way you guys get to kind of see different outfits, different stuff for, you know, every person. And you get to create your own movie with, you know, your different films like that, and all that. So I do still wish that you could kind of put in your own music with your entrance, because that I think that would be kind of a good way to make it even more, you know, custom, because, you know, it's got like your generic movies, your generic sounds, your generic music, all that stuff that, you know, anybody can have. But I just think it would be a lot cooler if I could put in, you know, stuff I actually listen to that I would actually want as my entrance. You know, stuff like that too. So, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, the whole copyright thing. You know, you can't have a ton of people's music, you know, being played in your video game, because, you know, you can only imagine how well that is. But oh well. So, as you can see, I'm going up against Samoa Joe. Kind of taking our rivalry. This has been going on since the last pay-per-view. I defeated Hideo Itami. He was the number 2 guy. Right now Samoa Joe is the number 2 guy. Somehow he jumped over me. But, I have gone up in the rankings a little bit. Like I said, you start out at number 5. It is kind of cool because based on how you do your initial performance center, you know, with NXT, depending on how you do there, it either throws you into as a singles competitor or a tag team. The first time I did it, I got thrown in as a tag team, and I didn't realize it, which I was completely okay with. But somehow the game got corrupted, my save file got corrupted, so I didn't get to finish out that one. So I had to restart it, and apparently I did a lot better the second time, because they put me in as a singles competitor, going after the NXT Championship. So right now I believe actually I think Hideo Itami is the champion right now. He's facing Tyson Kidd later. Him and I kind of had a little mini rivalry, while Samoa Joe and I were having our main rivalry. You know, he came out during, you know, a couple promos that I did and kind of, you know, got up in my face, and I didn't do well. like I said, I'm not understanding this whole promo system thing yet. You know, you got to say they give you 4 choices. Like I said, I'll show you guys a little bit, but they only give you 4 choices. You kind of have to just pick and choose what you say, and different crowds want you to say different things, and you know, you can either go 100% for them, and you know, either that's going to make you people their face, or you can go completely against them, and that'll, you know, make it the opposite. You know, it's just it's confusing. It's cool that they added to it, but I'm not a fan. So, but as you see, it's hit Samoa Joe there with the spear. About to pin him for the 1, 2, 3. And he kicks out. Okay. So, looks like I'm going to have to go for the table finisher, which you guys will see here. I'm, you know, little, you know, child of the 90s. You know, the ruthless aggression era, the Attitude Era, all that stuff kind of is what I grew up watching. You know, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Mr. McMahon, Shane McMahon, Mankind, you know, all those guys that I kind of grew up watching, and then eventually I turned into, you know, John Cena and you know, the revamp of DJ, with just Triple H and Shawn Michaels, and but you guys will see here in a second where I'm going with all this, but kind of want to know, you know, what era did you guys grow up watching? You know, what kind of made you guys wrestling fans? You know, what was it that you saw, or that you know, heard about that made you kind of be like, oh, okay, you know, yeah, you know, I'll start watching that too, because I know one of the first matches I saw was the Stone Cold Steve Austin and Rock. That was one of the first matches I saw. Was their first championship bout. That was the first one that I saw, and that right there, from then on, just got me hooked. I was Stone Cold life, still am. When he showed up at WrestleMania, you know, I admit I had a mark out moment there a little bit. The Rock, you know, I respect everything that he's done for the company, and you know, while he's in the company, but at this point, I get sick of seeing him. You know, we know he's going to be at WrestleMania every year. We know he's going to make like 1 or 2 appearances, and it's just, yeah, it's just not my thing, I guess. When he walked out there with a freaking blowtorch and was setting his name on fire, and went out there and had a 3-second match, and then John Cena came out. I mean, it was cool and all. That's not what I want to be part of WrestleMania. You know, WrestleMania should be more about, you know, all the stuff that it's always been about. So, you know, you guys can see there the "This is awesome" chant after you do an OMG moment. That right there was, you know, my little node to Shane O'Mac right there, jumping off the turnbuckle, driving the elbow through the table. So.
The tension, the drama, this is electric. Look at the back of my arm, Cole. Look at the goosebumps.
Let me see if I can try to, hopefully he comes back in the ring. Because I don't like winning via count out. Right. And then I'll hit him belly to belly, over the top. Bring him back into the center of the ring. Do a little whoop, over the top. Do a little powerbomb action here. He'll pick up powerbomb. Got him there.
Yes, we are. The same form
going to the go to the top rope. Do a little moonsault.
Oh, he's pulling out all the stops tonight.
See if I can get the pin here.
This could be it. Count.
Got him. There you go. So that right there should win me the rivalry, because you do either win or lose a rivalry. You know, they keep points and they keep systems. So pretty much everything you do is either a win or a loss in this game.
And a tremendous matchup. Wait, is it over or not? Oh, wait a minute. Show respect. Oh, please.
That's pretty cool.
I hate to see guys
that's actually the first time that's happened. So usually it's either you know, you're mad at the other person, you kind of push them away, you you know, go to shake somebody's hand and they kind of just walk away from you, something like that. So, but that's cool. So that's the first time that's happened. You know, showed a little respect there at the end. You know, was a hard fought victory. You know, 5-star match.
Done with one and on to another great matchup. Sit tight for singles action.
But you see here we had American Alpha beat Dawson Wilder for the tag team championships. Jader Jet, these are two just fake characters, I guess. I beat Samoa Joe. You got Zack Ryder and Fandango, Bo Dallas and Brody Tyson, another just made up person, I believe. Corbin and Balor. And then, yeah, Tyson Kidd going up against Hideo Itami, and Hideo Itami is the champion right now. So, assuming through that, Hideo Itami won. Get up here. There we go. Alright, so I'm no longer in a rivalry with him, but I won that rivalry. So you know, pretty, like, you know, if you played the last year's version, you'll kind of see not a whole lot has changed. You know, you got your allies, you've got your rivals, people who you already kind of have a little bit of a rivalry with are gonna be up top. Like I had me and Samoa Joe had a tag team match with Enzo and Cass, so that's why, and we attacked them from behind. That's why they're kind of up there already. Like I said, me and Tyson Kidd had a little mini rivalry while I was going through that one with Samoa Joe. So that one, I might make that one my next rivalry, because you do kind of get to pick and choose. You know, you'll do a promo, you'll do a call out promo, or you can I don't know if you can run in on somebody like you did last year. Like last year, you can kind of like pick and choose, like pick the match up and say, you know, I want to run in and attack this person during their entrance. I haven't really played around too much with that. I've been trying to figure out the promo system the best I could, because I know that's going to be a big part of the game. So I'm trying to figure all that out right now. But so we'll go ahead and look at this one. Yeah, see, so Hideo Itami is the top guy right now. Right now, he's got the championship. Baron Blade, who's actually from last year's game. That was your first rivalry was with Baron Blade. So right now he's number 2, number 1 contender right now is Scott Dawson somehow. And like it's kind of weird how they've been doing stuff too, because like at one point, Big Cass was the number 1 contender, and he was going for the championship, and it's just. But then, you know, you got him over here in the tag teams. You've got the Enzo and Cass. So you can be a dual champion in 2K17, which is nice. That was something you could not do last year. So you can actually be a dual champion now, which is amazing, because I do plan on eventually being the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and you know, maybe the Intercontinental Championship, which John Cena is the Intercontinental Champion. He finally did it. Finally won the one title that has eluded him his entire career. So so I don't know. I obviously, you know, you definitely want to be the World Heavyweight Champion. You know, obviously that's kind of the end goal there. You want to be him. But you know, you can be a dual champion if you want. So, and by the looks of it, I mean, Baron Blade is pretty much the top guy in every freaking thing you can be a top guy in. He's number 2 in Intercontinental, United States, NXT, and World Heavyweight. So this guy's just going for everything. Apparently, it looks like. Apparently, he's the new Roman Reigns. So we'll see here. So they got me going up against here. Okay, so you can do a run in on somebody. Okay, so you just press the L2 button there, and you just kind of pick who you run in on. Okay, cool. I'm gonna see if Baron Blade and Scott Dawson, yes, they are going in, and I'm going to run in during the you get to pick post-match interview. We'll go ahead and do that one. Cause I want to show you guys the backstage stuff. So I'm gonna run in on Baron Blade afterwards, and I'm going to do a self-promotion promo first, so I can kind of show you guys what I'm talking about as far as like the promo system and all that stuff, and that way for, you know, you guys who haven't played this yet, maybe haven't had a chance to pick it up, kind of show you guys a little bit about it, just so you know, you can kind of see some of the new features and stuff. Now obviously, me being, you know, still only been playing this for, you know, I mean, I got it the day it came out, but, you know, I do have a job, I've got a life, so unfortunately I don't get to play it, you know, all day, every day like I want to.
And so are
You
we.
know, I've only been playing it for a couple hours, you know, at most. And it's cool still keeps track of how long you've been playing the game for and everything. So, I'm going to try to show you guys everything that I can. I know last game I put in over 100 hours. I mean, I played that thing as much as I could. But this one does have some new features in it. It's a lot cool, and I'll show you guys like what I mean as far as like your t-shirt sales and all that stuff. So pretty much whatever you wear, that's what the people are buying as far as like your attire, your shirt. So like when I do an entrance, you know, right now I got that the Seth Rollins shirt on. You know, I had just a normal t-shirt, I had a tank top, I've had, you know, a couple different things. So you press start. I always like to do this way you can see like what the crowd type is. So right now it's a hardcore crowd type. So that means that pretty much they're the hardcore fans. They want you to be mean to them. They want you to be like, oh, I'm an asshole, I'm the best. All right, so go ahead and start this out. See, so when it goes up blue, you're doing something good. So you're doing the right thing. So, but that also in turn is making me a bigger heel, which as you can see, my heel meter is all the way up top. So I'm gonna try to do a good promo here for you guys. Try to show you guys. Okay, so right now I already told him, you know, you're welcome for me. This is the most important moment of your life. You know, strong reaction level. You know, so eventually they'll start chanting, "We're not worthy." You know, that says, okay, it's an okay choice, but that's three good reactions in a row that I've gotten from the crowd, so that's still going to build me up a little bit more. So
poking the bear.
And then less words
exactly
up. Yeah. See, so like it's like the goal is to get your promo meter filled all the way to the top, and I've never even come close to it. Like that right there is probably the best promo that I've had. So like I've like slowly but surely like you'll learn, but like when it comes to like a couple of them, like it's so hard to do it, but you know, it does get your popularity up. I do get a little bit of virtual currency for it. So we're doing this, you know, we're doing okay so far, I guess. Whatever. Maybe it's because we're down in NXT, and you know the crowd isn't, obviously the crowd's not as big as it is in like WWE arenas, you know, Raw, and main event, stuff like that.
Singles match on tap next.
And of course I'm running in on Baron Blade and his post match interview. I don't think it'll make me watch the match.
And the action continues to spill backstage.
So there's pretty much how the poster interview brawl starts. I've had it happen to me a couple times. You know, I've had, you know, Samoa Joe run in. I actually had a Big Cass run in on me. Me and him were. So pretty much you've got literally whatever you want to do back here. You can beat the hell out of it, steel chair.
And that implement connects again. We're watching someone toying with their opponent. I don't know if the man
now you can actually win the backstage brawl. So basically how you win it is you have to like knock them out. You have to hit them with a big finisher. You have to have their health meter all the way down. So we'll go ahead and show you over here. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw him into Triple H's office. Boom. Okay, get out of my way. Excuse me. So you got a little split screen in there. Go ahead and, you know, pick him up. Oh, he's gonna reverse it. Okay, good for you. Good for you, Baron. So that's one place you guys can go. Let me run down here, run away from him. Oh, I'm scared. You got trash cans, you got crates, you got fire extinguishers. I mean, you can literally hit this. I mean, like, look at this. Like, you know, back to the old days. When you can just hit somebody with a trash can. I mean, I missed there, but you can still do it. Reverse that on. All right, so I've got my finisher, but I don't want to use it yet. I want to toy with him a little bit more. So let me pick this trash can up. Let me miss. Yep, that's what I meant to do because I want to throw the trash can back down so I can show you guys how to throw somebody into the locker room. This trash can out of my way, please. There's already one in here.
I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go.
Apparently we need 2 of them in here. So, pick them up. Now there are a bunch of different like moves and like abilities and stuff that you guys can unlock. Well, not unlock, buy. For like the locker room area and stuff. Like, let me just get back in here. Okay, go away. So, once you get them in here, you can actually unlock an OMG moment where you can throw him through the TV, which I'm sure you guys saw in the one of the commercials. You had Brock Lesnar and Goldberg, who re-debuted, I guess returned, to Raw this past Monday night.
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
So what I'm going to do now, I'm hit him with a signature. And then I'm going
He's just barely moving.
See if I can pick him up and
get back to his feet.
Get him over here so I can hit him with my alley-oop finisher. Alright. Hit him with the table finisher instead. Powerbomb through the table. And boom. Winner by way of knockout.
No rest for the weary. On to the next. Put down that remote and stay a while. In a match for the record books.
So, and then I've got my blow-off match with Samoa Joe.
John, we have singles action.
Doesn't mean anything really, because I beat him at the pay-per-view, and we're not in a rivalry anymore. Now every once in a while you will get into a rivalry, and you'll if it's like a really heated rivalry and like it's a really good rivalry, they'll have you go through they'll have you go to like 1 or 2 different pay-per-views. Like I did that with I don't know, some created guy, like pretty much like what they did with Baron Blade last year. They just put you in a rivalry with somebody. With him, I went through 2 or 1.5. I went through 1 full like month with him and I being in a rivalry. We went to the NXT takeover, and then we had like a 2 weeks after that. And then right before the next NXT takeover, we for whatever reason our rivalry just fizzled out, and I won the rivalry on that one. It was weird. So, but they will have you do that, which I think is kind of cool because, you know, usually, you know, like at least last year's game, there was, you know, pretty much once you have your pay-per-view match, it's done, it's over with. And this one was a mistake. I thought he was going to be down a little bit longer.
But regardless, the show has begun. His nose might end up where his ear is by the time this one's over. He's taking some offense. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Don't worry about this guy, Michael. It's going to take a lot more to keep him down.
Agreed. And you have to wonder where this guy's confidence level is at this point. Driven back down to the mat with unbelievable power.
6.
All right.
Are we moments away from a countout? A knockdown, drag out brawl, complete with a big stomp. And these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
Go ahead and put him up there. I'm going to try to make this match kind of go kind of quick. I don't really care. You know, normally, you know, you need to have like a good match, good, you know, 4 to 5 star match really to have it be like a good match, so that, you know, that way, you know, like the authority's still like hot on you. That way, you know, they still like you. Still, you know, your popularity keeps coming up. That way, you know, you can keep moving up in the rankings. But you know, a match like this, it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, the matches are, you know, the rivalry's already over. I'm just gonna try to get it done, you know, as quickly as possible, just so I can, you know, move on to my next thing, move on to my next rivalry, and, you know, kind of do what it do, you know. Oof. Well, never seen him do that before.
I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else.
Thrown out with authority.
Man, he hit hard.
Man. Yeah. All right. Well, for some reason I cannot fucking
your mouth and let them do this thing.
reverse any of his moves. Thank God, Eva Marie. Thank you, girl. That's why I picked Miss All Red Everything to distract.
The back region taking the brunt of the punishment here.
Plus, at the time I was wearing black and red, so her and I matched rather nicely. And if given the opportunity, I would yeah, I'd fuck the shit out of her. I would for sure do that. Yeah, Eva Marie is probably one of, if not the hottest women in WWE right now, for sure. Oh, give me 1 second. Sorry, somebody. My boss just texted me. If you... cool.
He is slowly getting dissected.
No big deal there. Alright, so. Boom. So. Alright, so let me drag him out here so I can do one of my signatures. And like another cool thing like I do like about this is like you do have like you got 2 signatures and up to 2 finishers for inside the ring, and then you can have an outside of the ring signature and 2 finishers as well. So couple different things, you know, cool. Then you know, you got like your table finishers, your not, you like put people through the announce table and all that stuff, which I think is really cool. Why are you gonna hit the man if he's already kicking out, dog? That's a 3. That's a 3 count. See, man, and this is why I'm the heel. This is why I'm a heel, because I get mad at referees because they do stupid shit. Sorry for cussing.
Oh, this is dangerous right here. Well, I can't look.
You're damn right it's dangerous.
Hey, from the top rope.
He rolled out of the way.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
Belly to belly.
Right. That was wild indeed.
My God, his body's been through
taunt a little bit.
Have bore the brunt of the attack.
Man, I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
What you doing, Joe? What you doing, Joe? There you go. You ain't doing nothing.
Did you hear that? What impact?
Oh, he missed. Oh, nobody home that time.
Little DDT.
And right now,
busted him open.
Visibly bleeding.
Man, you don't see that.
I was gonna say, still the same thing as last year. You know, when you bust him open, flashes red real quick.
I think he's through playing around.
Oh, I'm done. Hit him with the slammer.
His foe's in a world of hurt now.
And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit him with this devastating spear, a la Edge.
Maybe over. This is insane. Does this building have a curfew? I feel like we might be here off for the pin and the win.
1, 2, 3.
That's it. The match is over.
Here's your winner, Bad Boy.
There's no doubt about it. That's a big pinfall win right there. Extremely tough loss for Samoa Joe tonight. Hopefully, there aren't many more of those.
Another cool thing is like after you win, you can just do a like you can break out of your celebration and go and like attack the person if you want to. Like if you're a heel, like that's what I'm saying. Like they made this game like really easy for you to be a heel. Just based on like all the stuff that you guys can do. Like you can literally do whatever you want. You can attack people, you know, like, okay, so, alright, so I ran in on Baron Blade, and yet we're still not in a rivalry. So what I'm gonna do is, right before his match with Tyson Kidd, I'm going to do a call out on Baron Blade. Okay.
A pleasure to have you along for the ride, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. As usual, we're coming to you live alongside the best fans in sports entertainment. We're live, and I just hope this arena has built the code because this crowd is rocking this place back and forth. Don't change that dial because we have an action-packed WWE match card tonight. Don't touch that TV remote because the lineup we've got on tap is one for the ages.
Alrighty, so another call out, so no one, it's a family friendly, so
the fans are eating it up.
so like what I do want to do is I do actually want to become a face, because once you get up to the main roster, you can do like you can be like a Paul Heyman guy, and you can do like the Heyman challenge and all that. I think you pretty much have to be a heel in order to do that. But while I'm still down in NXT, when I first get up to the main roster, because you have to win a championship before you can even like start the Heyman challenge, or what is what it's called. So I mean, I'm not gonna get there and win a championship, you know, day one. So I do kind of want to be a face for a little while. So
just a bully.
So. Alright, so no, okay, apparently that's not a good thing to say. Alright, like, see what I'm saying? There we go.
Poking the bear. Not exactly likable.
So now, like, if you fill it up with red, as long as you have a stronger reaction, then you're still gonna win. So, like, and you have to like win these promos and everything else. So apparently he's not very good at promos either, which is good.
Poking the bear. Just a bully. Not exactly likable. Just a bully. Poking the bear. I don't think you can be any more clear than that.
There you go. So you see, I win, he loses. So both added a little bit to our heel, which, I mean, I was already on top. So now we are locked in a rivalry. I have 17 points to the good. So we were tied 0-0 obviously when you start the rivalry, and then, you know, either you get points or they get points, and it just goes either way.
And what a lineup on this card.
Obviously
Starting
it's
with a
just
bang.
like anything else, you want
Singles
to
action coming your way. We have
you
one
want
of our
to
breakout
kind of win
talents in a match
the
that is-
rivalry. You know, you want to have more points than the other person, obviously.
We got one-on-one action
so
coming your way next.
Gonna be good.
gonna go up against
We have one
Hideo
of the best
Itami
talents
again.
on the roster to date. In a match I am sure we
See
will
if I can
not
try to
soon
knock him
forget.
off.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Based on the electricity that's traveling through this arena and decibel level of the crowd, I think it's safe to say the roof of this building just might blow off.
Yeah, and social media has been on fire ahead of this one. But now it's time to get down to business. Both these superstars are primed and ready to roll. And you know, it's just amazing to me that this is just another night in the WWE. Always memorable.
Hideo Itami with an opportunity to definitively prove who's number one.
The way Hideo Itami appears so comfortable inside a WWE ring is amazing. It's like he's been here for decades. Truly unbelievable.
You know, I've been doing this for a lot of years, Cole.
Yeah, at least a century.
Oh, yeah. But the thrill of a great matchup never gets old. Like me, I can tell you that. Good Lord, what a power bomb.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Oof.
Things not
Slow.
looking good for Hideo Itami.
So
I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
and
Look
like
at this
the thing with
guy.
this
He's
too is
better
like
than what we're seeing
like when
right
you're
now.
not locked in a rivalry with somebody,
I'd say this match is
like
about as even
obviously
as
like
it
you still
could
have to have
get at this
matches, like
point.
you still have to fight people other than the person you're in a rivalry with, and like every once in a while like one person will run in
There
on
he
the other
goes,
person,
out of
like
the ring.
like I could pretty much come down to like my rival's ring
Back inside
like
the ring now.
game match.
A wild
That's what he's doing.
overhead punch
They're in
wreaking
matches.
havoc
They have
in
matches in
here.
WWE. You can go down in the middle of his match and either like support him or support the other guy, and
A slam like that
like
is
fuck with him and stuff. Like Samoa Joe did that to me a couple times. He came down and like every time I got out of the ring, he would like throw me back in the ring real quick.
What a move. That phased him. I mean, there's no way it couldn't have.
Good. Pin. There you go. Thank you. Alright, so I'm already at the 3.5 star match, so pretty much the match is good. I'm good to do really whatever I want from here on out. So
I don't like the look in his eye here,
every
folks.
once in a while
I like his entire face.
I'll just end it like as soon as possible with this one. But sometimes like I will try to get like another like a good match, like 4 or 5 star matches. Because the more you get, obviously, you know, the better superstar you are. You know, you're more likely to move up the rankings faster. You're more likely to you know, win more championships, stuff like that. So based on everything that I've been seeing online and like seeing like other people's like reviews and videos, stuff like that on it, a lot of people are saying that it's not hard once you get up to the main roster. It's just it takes you a while to get up there. So it's definitely something that once I get up there, I'm gonna want to start kind of doing everything, you know, like I should be doing. So
This match has been awesome.
go ahead and hit him with a second finisher.
Look at that.
That right there should
Oh
do
my
it. So
gosh. Hey, one more time just in case you missed it.
And will this be it?
It may be.
got him.
He got the job done. This
Got
one's over.
him. Go and watch some highlights and then show you what I was talking about with the
Here's your
I think,
breakout.
and it looks like this one's going out to the floor.
I don't mind. Let's see a little outside the ring action.
Uh-oh, this is the confrontation we've all been waiting for.
Gonna
Really pushing
attack
his
him
opponent to the limit here.
after the match. kind of hit him with the same stuff you would, you know, obviously like during a match, stuff like that, but none of it counts. So automatic, pretty much get signature right off the bat, and then hit the finisher. Boom. And then, I mean, after that, it's pretty much done. So. There you go. So that's how you would do that. Damn. All right, so now I'm officially in the rivalry with Baron Blade. So good there. I think that's actually where we're going to leave it off for today. Showed you guys a couple things. Oh, that's actually, let me show you these t-shirt sales. So you see it's every week. So like week 2, I must have had just, you know, that's when, you know, that's when I started my rivalry with Samoa Joe. Or not started, but that's when it got like really heated. I started at week 1. Week 2 is when it got really heated. Didn't change anything. Had the same style, same everything. Week 3 went down a little bit, not big. Week 4 for the pay-per-view, I changed up my style a little bit. You know, got the new shorts, the new shoes, the new shirt. So that right there is everything that I had now. So so for the last 2 weeks, I've had pretty good t-shirt sales. Looks like, you know, 8,000 plus. My weekly t-shirt sales for this week is a little over 10,000. And I'm already locked into another rivalry. So so I do really like that. You know, you kind of, that's way you can kind of keep track of, you know, how fresh and everything your style is and everything on the for the fans and everything like that. So I didn't realize that this was a thing for a little while. It does help you because, you know, obviously getting the VC helps you unlock moves, helps you make your character better, helps you get everything there. So but I mean, I literally at one point had it down to like I made 1,000 VC, and I was like, well, what does that matter? I was like, you know, why isn't my t-shirt sales up? You know, I'm popular. My popularity keeps rising. You know, why isn't people buying them? And then I was like, well, let me change my you know, let me put a different shirt on, see if that helps. And as soon as I put it on, it shot right up to 10,000, and it was up there. So really like once a month, once every, you know, 4 to 6 weeks really is when you should be updating everything. Just kind of keep everything fresh. So but that's how where we're gonna leave it off there. I'm gonna go ahead and head out, maybe hop back on here later, do some video editing, post stuff up on my YouTube channel, Big Diesel 87. So if you want to, go ahead and check out some other stuff that I've posted, some other streams, some other video stuff that I've done there. So catch you guys later, and hopefully I will see you guys soon.